to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe. Forward into battle, see his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by every foe, that will not tremble on the brink of any earthly woe, that will not murmur or complain beneath a chastening rod, but in the hour of grief or pain will lean upon its God. A faith that shines more bright and clear when tempests rage without, that when in danger knows no fear, in darkness feels no doubt. Lord, give us such a faith as this, and then whate'er may come, we'll taste and hear the hallowed bliss of an eternal home. A charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a never-dying soul to save, and fit it for the sky, to serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will. Arm me with jealous care, as in thy sight to live, and O thy servant, Lord, prepare a strict account to give. Help me to watch and pray, and on thyself rely, assured if I my trust betray, I shall forever die. Rise up, O man of God, have done with lesser things, give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O man of God, his kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and end the night of wrong. Rise up, O man of God, the church for you doth wait, her strength unequal to her task. Rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod, as brothers of the Son of Man. Rise up, O men of God. Well, hello everyone. I guess I can't. I guess I can't start yet. I'll, Ezra can't tag, so I'll go ahead and tag. Uh, give people a chance to come on in. Hey, Laura, good to see you. Okay. Yeah. Um, whoops. Everybody having a good day? Hey, Reba. Laura says, alright for Monday, I guess. Yeah. Well, I'm on spring break, so my Monday is pretty good. Teresa says, hi, Reba. Good to see you all. Reba says, hi, Laura. Yeah. Laura says, I miss spring break. Being an adult, I don't get one. Oh, that's rough. Sorry, I am. At least that'll get us some people. I bet adulting's the worst. Alright, let's get into our text. Proverbs 11. A false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. The integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. The righteous of the upright shall deliver them, but transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish, and the hope of unjust men perisheth. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, and the wicked cometh in his stead. An hypocrite with his mouth destroyeth his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, and when the wicked perish, there is shouting. By the blessing of the upright is the city exalted, but it is overthrown by the mouth of the wicked. He that is void of wisdom despiseth his neighbor, but a man of understanding holdeth his peace. A talebearer reveals secrets, but he that is of a faithful spirit concealeth the matter. Where no counsel is, the people fall, but in the multitude of counselors there is safety. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it, and he that hateth stewardship is sure. A gracious woman retaineth honor, and strong men retain riches. The merciful man doeth good for his own soul, but he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh. The wicked worketh a deceitful work, but to him that soweth righteousness shall be a sure reward. As righteousness tendeth to life, so he that pursueth evil pursueth it to his own death. They that are of a froward heart are abomination to the Lord, but such as are upright in their ways are his delight. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of righteousness shall be delivered. As a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. The desire of the righteous is only good, but the expectation of the wicked is wrath. There is that gathereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but it tendeth to poverty. The liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. He that holdeth corn, the people shall curse him, but blessing shall be on the head of him that selleth. He that diligently seeketh good procureth favor. But he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. He that trusteth in his riches shall fail, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. He that troubleth his own house shall inherit the wind, and a fool shall be a servant to the wise heart of heart. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. Behold, the righteous shall be recompensed in the earth, much more than the wicked and the sinner. If you notice in the book of Proverbs, it is a constant entry, so we're about to get into one or two nuggets from this chapter. If you notice in Proverbs, you have this constant contrast between the righteous individuals and the wicked individuals. So if we go back to verse 1, he starts off, a false balance is an abomination of the Lord, but a just way is his delight. The Lord loves justice. When you're prideful, then comes shame. But with the lowly is wisdom. If you want to be wise, you gotta be lowly. If you're prideful, you have shame. And so the integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. We talked a lot previously, remember in this 4-day meeting we finished yesterday, of integrity and uprightness. And so, integrity of the upright shall guide them, but the perverseness of transgressors shall destroy them. And so, I'm not gonna go through the whole proverb, but maybe we'll just skim through and pick out a couple of things. And so go down a little bit. As riches, verse 4, profited not in the day of wrath. When the judgment day comes, when the day of wrath comes, righteousness will prevail. It won't matter how much money you have or your economic status or anything else. It's going to be righteousness and truth. And so the righteousness, the perfect shall direct his way. How are we directed? Psalm 119:105 tells us, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my way. And so, the righteous stand up, the wicked will fall. Look at verse 7. The wicked man dies, for expectation will perish, and the hope of the unjust man will perish. But the righteous will be delivered out of trouble. And so your hope is different. Verse 9, the hypocrite with his mouth destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge the righteous will be delivered. Have you ever noticed that if you have knowledge and wisdom, you tend to save a lot of relationships? You know what to say, how to say it. The foolish man doesn't know how to do that. Just like verse 12, he who is devoid of wisdom despises his neighbor, but a man of understanding holds his peace. Sometimes it's better just to stay quiet, hold your peace. And so, verse 18, the wicked man does deception in his work, but the righteous, the wicked worketh a deceitful work, but the righteous sow righteousness. What we do is evident by who we are. If you are doing wicked things, you're wicked. If you do righteous things and you're following God, you're righteous. People will know us by uh, our fruits. And so verse 24, there's one who scattered, yet increases more. And there's one who withholds more than that is right, but this leads to poverty. Don't cheat people. That'll lead to your own misfortune. And so, verse 28 goes along with that. He who uh, trusts in his riches will fall, but the righteous shall flourish. I think about the rich fool, a rich fool says, what am I gonna do with all my crops? I'm gonna build bigger barns and bigger barns. But his soul was required of him. So that's kind of the few of the nuggets we could get out of today's reading. There are more, but for the sake of brevity, we'll stop there. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you all at reading at 2 o'clock here. And also on Monday evenings at 5 o'clock, we have a study in the Gospel of Mark. We will be in the latter half of chapter 10, so hopefully you can join us for that. Thank you all. God bless.